What's up, family? Welcome back to Healing Minds. Just want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers that pressed on that thumbnail. And thank you for my returning subscribers. We are a family here. This channel is about healing, growth, most importantly, really stepping into your purpose. Today has been a day, guys. And I want to be honest with you and express a couple of the challenges that I'm going through at this moment. And it wouldn't be fair for me to let you guys know about what you need to do and how you need to go about things, and still not express the things that I go through, right? We are all human. We are all facing a challenge. I feel like the highest act of a human being is to inspire, and I like to inspire people through actual honesty. You get what I'm saying? What does he say? God says that to whom much is given, much is required, right? And I feel like sometimes it can be overbearing for you and how you are going through life, and life can tend to come attack you, and you can start to get distracted by so many things. I'm always talking about distractions, guys, because that is the number one thing that we are experiencing in this world. You know, like a distraction is from something so small to something so big, from a bee to I don't know, a airplane ticket. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I actually had been in a situation today, and I'm all about giving back to people, and I just want to say thank you for the subscribers that is coming into this community at this time. And we are at that point. We have 5 subscribers left until we actually hit that 100 mark for subscribers and giveaway. But anyways, so yeah, just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And then so I had a situation today, and again, I'm a firm believer on in giving back to people. I feel like a lot of people have poured into me and given to me, so it's only right that I extend that right back to other individuals, right? Paying it forward, basically. And so I had the situation where I was looking at somebody doing some yard work, right? And the yard was extremely just torn up, guys. It was so bad that like it just needed to be done. And the only way that I was able to get that yard work done is by telling somebody that I would pay them. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what a lot of us are experiencing at this moment in time. It's like you want to be focused. You want to start, you know, cleaning up some things. You want to start cleaning up your soul. You want to start separating yourself from the masses and actually taking action towards the things that you want to do. And so what was happening, I felt like God was speaking at that moment, is that when I initiated that you know, that bit of work, and told that person like, hey, you know, if you do this, I'll go ahead and give you, you know, this amount of money and whatnot. It seemed like everybody heard that and they were like, what? Oh my gosh, I want some of that. Can I start something? Can I do something? And I felt like it was a teachable moment for other people, other little kids, other little children in that time. So basically what I was letting them know is like, hey, this individual had approached me, and that individual basically initiated that because I wanted to basically show them that in order for you to get what you want out of life, sometimes you got to be the first person to step forward. Sometimes you got to initiate that, right? And so they started to still do their thing and wanted to try and create other ways to, you know, make money and whatnot. And so as the dude, right, is cleaning the yard, what happened is that one of the kids actually stepped in with him, right? And I looked at it, I was like, oh man, like that's what's really going on in this world. God is basically saying that most of the time when people start to move forward and they start to, you know, progress in life, other people see that and it creates some form of like, oh, I can do that too, right? And encourages other people around you. So I feel like that's what was going on, is God was showing me that when you start to do things, you will actually encourage the other people around you, right? But the person that had started that, right, was the person that took the initiative. They had ambition, they were motivated to do that, and those things are things that are put inside of you. You get what I'm saying? But so when somebody else sees you acting out on, you know, maybe stepping out and going to get an interview, or stepping out and getting a new business, or maybe just, you know, being with yourself and starting to build a better relationship with yourself and understanding for oneself, people start to look at it and they start to, oh, that's cool. That's different, right? I'm here to tell you guys that when that does happen, know that that other individual or those people are going to create some distraction for you, right? And what I mean by that is that when that person was cleaning up that yard, the other individual had got bored. You could tell, you could just see it all over their movement. You could tell that they just were not feeling it at all. Even so, to where it had gotten to the point where the person that was the initiator in that and wanted to make some money and wanted to, you know, clean the yard, had actually gotten to a point where he was almost done. And the person seen that he was almost done, and he started to distract him. He started to distract him in a way of like grabbing the water hose and spraying him. And I'm like, this is crazy. And God was like, you see that? And I was like, yeah, I do see it. He was like, now that is the world. My children are trying to get better in life, and the world is distracting them. And it's not just that one situation right there. This is around the world, guys. So this is for that person on the other side of this video. If you feel like at this moment you are just getting, you know, some pushback and people are not letting you stay focused, or people are just calling you, talking about let's go to the clubs and all of that, know that that is the world, right? Don't be a person that is really focused on this earthly understanding, focus on the world understanding. That will always get you out of alignment with God and what he has for you, right? But so over time I started to see, even though that person started to distract the individual that initiated the yard work, that person that distracted them started to see that since they were not going to be distracted, since they weren't going to give up, because he had some initiative, right? He had a goal. He had something in mind, a vision, right? Why did the person that was the distractor fall right into place with what the initiator did, which is, let me go ahead and finish helping you clean this mess up, man. I don't have to do that, right? I don't have to go to the club, right? Matter of fact, let me see what you want. Let me see how you're moving in life, because you seem happy. You seem like you are extremely excited about whatever it is that you're working for, right? I loved seeing that in that moment, because we as people that are renewed by the mind, we as people that are more aware, right? We are awakened. That means that we are given more responsibility than others, right? That means that we have the ability to show others that our purpose is more important than the distractions that you may project, right? Than the distractions that you may push out. And even so, after all that had happened, right? What was so cool is that little seed that was planted, when it comes to the person that came to me and initiated the yard work and wanting to make some cash and things like that, it started to influence the parameter. It started to influence the other children around in the area. And that was amazing to see, that one individual had enough ambition to impact the influence of other people around them. If we are that people that are chosen, the ones that will carry the mantle, the ones that are the generational curse breakers, that means that we have to be like that, guys. We have to move on this earth with childlike faith, as they call it, right? That child had enough faith to say, I believe that I'm gonna get some form of currency after I get done with this, right? He doesn't know if I don't have it. He don't know if I do have it. He just believes out of faith that after he gets done, he's gonna get it, right? But he had to have that belief. You get what I'm saying? And he had to have that belief so strong that he didn't allow the distractions of other children around him to knock him off of his goal. We have to have childlike faith, people. We have to go back to that time, right? It's crazy that a child has the ability to stay consistent and focused on, even if it's $10, $100, $1,000, it doesn't matter. Focus has no dollar amount. Wisdom has no dollar amount, right? The things that you create and the money that you get out of wisdom, yes, they do have dollar amounts, but it takes more knowledge to stay focused than more dollars. If you have more dollars, you can't buy focus. You can't buy momentum. You probably can just a little bit, right? You could probably get some other workers and laborers or something like that. They start working, things get moving, things get going, right? But when it comes to your mind, you can't buy intellect. You have to go out and get it. You have to learn, right? Life is the best teacher, guys. So we have to come together and really focus on building one another. To each one teach one. You get what I'm saying? I am so happy that God opened that revelation for me, because I felt like it was extremely meant for somebody that actually could clicked on this video. I'm always stepping out on can't even talk. I'm always stepping out on obedience, guys, and I want to be a conduit, so that when God shows me something or downloads something inside of me, I can provide that for you guys. I want you to know that life is going to be distracting. It's inevitable. It's going to happen, guys. You have the choice to allow that distraction to either take you out or take you up, right? So I want you guys to know, I believe in you. I have come from so much. You are only getting to know a little piece of me, guys, but you will get to know a lot more, right? But on that note, man, I just want to say thank you again. We are definitely about to hit our 100 subscriber mark. This is going to be a continuous thing. We are going to continually have giveaways, man. It's literally the one thing that I feel like God wants me to do, to give back. I want to give back to people. That is so important to me, because I remember at one point in time when I was young, I would stay in shelters. You know, my grandfather had taken me in. I even had my uncles take me in, my aunts. They were giving back to me. So it's only right that I pay it forward and I give back to people such as you guys, man. My Millie Minded crew, my family, but anyways, man, on that note, I just want to say I love y'all, man, and we out.